there is huge enlargement of the urban environment in states and countries and in societies that are not necessarily following all the hygiene as we know it. They can't, and they are expanding into the wild areas, bringing, for the first time really ever in the history of humanity, wild animals in close proximity, or wild animal environments in close proximity to urban environments. This hasn't happened before. We just, in Greece, for example, there have been cities for 3,000 years, but these urban environments were small and contained and far away from the wild environment. Now you have cities expanding into jungle areas, and so forth. So we know that the next pandemic of a virus or any infectious agent that will jump from an animal to a human will happen not in 100 years, but before that. We just don't know when. And so we have to be ready for that. You asked me about the immune systems. Well, our immune systems are changing, and we definitely, as we evolve in these urban environments, we are exposed to very different environment than the environment that our ancestors were exposed to. And clearly, we don't have the same immune system that our ancestors had. We probably don't have the same immune system that our parents had. I'm not saying that our immune system is weaker or stronger. We can't say that. But it's different. And the immune system is formed in a way, and that's how our genetics is making our immune system, is formed in a way to respond to current stimuli, to current exposures. If we haven't been exposed to something for generations, our immune system is not ready to respond to that something. And so all I'm trying to say is that, let's say that you have a population that for the last 2 generations has been growing into an urban environment. And that population all of a sudden is exposed to an old challenge that this population has not been exposed to for 2-3 generations. Well, the immune response to that challenge will not be the same. It will probably be weaker. I can't say that for sure, but it will not be the same. And so I think that I'm not sure how to solve the issue, but I think what technology will do, I hope that what technology will do is to put together a better knowledge of how the immune system works, along with the library of potential challenges, whether those are, all the infectious agents. And this is happening. I mean, we know that many virological institutes around the world are doing that.
May I add to the increased urban populations for an upcoming pandemic, also the way we connect today with people. So if we had a source of a virus geographically 200, 500 years ago, it might take maybe 6 months or a year to reach another part of this world. Today, the way and the speed we travel, our connectivity, also boosts the spread of new viruses that will become pandemics. And from what you described, we can also see the complexity of something that we forgot living in an urban environment, how our bodies respond and change from generation to generation to environmental changes. And these environmental changes do not have to do with nature all the time, but simply how, as individuals, respond to new conditions.
We should also add to that, and I'm sorry for interrupting, but we should add to that because we didn't say anything about it, but we should also add to that climate change. And climate change will also affect, I think, probably increase the possibility of new pandemics, because it will change, it will lead to massive population moves that will probably increase both the proximity to the wildlife as well as the closeness with which people live in urban environments.